Hello and welcome back to Chasing RV Sunshine. In today's video we're going to be going over water system maintenance and cleaning of the fresh water tank and hot water heater.
We are going to be replacing the rod in our hot water heater today. We're going to walk you through what we're going to do. So stick around and see what we end up doing. This is what it's supposed to look. This has never been changed.
Joel, Deb, and Maya here, welcoming you to join us in our journey for Chasing RV Sunshine.
Opening the valve for the freshwater tank to drain it in preparation for sanitization.
Before completing the sanitization of our freshwater tank, we did refer to our manual for our 2018 Tiffin Allegro Red 33AA. We found that sanitization of the water system should take place once a year, and we did turn off the bypass to the hot water heater. To sanitize the water system, you use a 1/4 cup of household bleach for every 15 gallons of water your freshwater tank holds. Mix the bleach with water into a 1-gallon container and pour it into the freshwater holding tank. Then fill the freshwater tank almost completely filled with water.
So we're finishing up the first cycle of the freshwater tank sanitization. We ran the bleach water through the system, let it sit for over 12 hours. Now we're draining the tank right now. So right now we're draining the bleach water out of the system. We have already ran it through all the pipes in the camper and let it sit for 12 hours. After this is complete, we will refill the freshwater tank with fresh water and again flush out the system again to make sure it's all good and sanitized and clean and ready for fresh water for our upcoming trip.
Once the bleach water is drained, you refill the freshwater tank with portable water and run it through the lines until you can no longer smell bleach. Once completed sanitizing the freshwater system, we moved on to the hot water heater, where we knew we had to replace the rod once a year according to the manual. We do not believe this had ever been replaced, as it didn't look like it from the outside. The first thing we did the night before was turn off the hot water heater so that there would not be any hot water in it.
Yeah.
Wow. Think it needed to be changed?
I never seen it get that skinny.
It's
I
never
don't
been
think you
changed
got
ever.
to change it before you bought it. It was definitely time for a change.
This is what it's supposed to look. This has never been changed.
You can feel the gook in there. That's what this is for. One of the tools that I found out is probably a must-have is a water heater rinser, as they call it. So when you have the valve open, you can have water hooked up to this. Put it in there and rinse out all the gunk and residue and deposits in the bottom of your tank and make sure that's all out before you put the new anode in. We'll put a link down below for this, or you can find it on our website at chasingrvsunshine.com.
We placed a plumber thread seal tape on the end of the rod prior to placing it into the tank. Also, we did have a little bit of a problem getting it to seed right away due to the weight of the new rod. And after several attempts, eventually Joel was able to get it to properly seal.
Don't hear it though. Successfully changed out our hot water anode rod. This is not what it's supposed to look like. From what we're looking at here and what we put in there, I'm guessing that this had never been changed when the previous owner owned it. Luckily we had good neighbors to make sure we had the right tools and let us know what we were doing wrong, since they had changed out theirs before. It's all set and up and running now with no leaks.
The link to the water heater tank rinser is in the description below, like Joel said, and we highly recommend you referring to your own user manual for your maintenance on your hot water heater and the sanitization of your freshwater tanks. Stick around here for the bloopers.
Hi, we're actually looking at replacing the anode. We are going to be replacing the anode rod in our hot water heater today.
You got the train.
Well, maybe. It's that piece anyway.
Oh, that's much easier.
You get that on?
Yeah. For 2 years.
Oh, you can go.
Wait a minute. Do you want me not to mow today? I can have Danielle mow tomorrow.
No, you can go.
You can quick mow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were just putzing around, so.
All right.
Just know you're in the background chasing RV Sunshine's video right now.
I don't want me on.
Yeah.
And you're supervising from inside the RV? Was that your job?
If you want to be a good helper like Maya is, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button for us, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do by hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified when our next video is out. Miss and love everyone, and see you on the next video.